Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 20, Sterling. Substitutions taking place.
Nice looking ball. He's in a great position here. Some resolute defending there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hakimi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 27.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Coming on the field.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Number 21, Marco Asensio.
Some really good ball movement. In by DiMarco. Tries to get it clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Konate. Passing is crisp and sharp. Solot. To Bruno Fernandes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he welcomes it in. Hakimi. Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Konate makes the interception. Chouameni. And it's Gusto. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Now DiMarco.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, super find. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 14, Cucurella. Coming on the field, number 17.
Yildiz tries to clear.
Number 25.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno
2 added
Mendes.
minutes has been indicated.
Asensio. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And it's Gravenberch. Here's Asensio. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed... Goes for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the juices
today's
flowing.
match.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So, what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. Now, this could be a chance. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And Ndika. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Tchouaméni. Haaland. This looks promising. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
and Ndika.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tchouaméni. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Haaland. Mbappe, over to the left. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's Gravenberch. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And Gravenberch. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he plays one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ndika. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tchouaméni with the clearance.
How many interceptions have we seen now? So.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, and the finish! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tchouaméni. Gravenberch. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Pedri. He has a look up. Cucurella made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Haaland. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, well played, well played. Haaland. Oh, a delicate chip through. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Sterling.
And it's Hakimi.
Substitution.
Tchouameni turns back here, probably the best option. Good read, needed to be. And they've got a throw. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Played out to the right. And here's Sorloth. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Sorloth. Ndika gets it away.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Sorloth is onto this. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he was quick to react.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
27,
changes on both sides,
Morgan
actually.
Rogers. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 38,
And that has put paid to that.
number 9,
Oh, it's Sorloth.
Mbappe.
That is a little undercooked.
Number 21, Marco Asensio.
Oh, it's Sorloth.
Number
Ball looks a good
17,
one.
Joe Neves.
Konate
Number
is there to
14,
clear.
Kukurea.
Well seen,
Number
saw that
36,
coming.
That's great
Zubimendi.
positioning, so good from him.
Number 11, Lukaku. Substitution in progress.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shot could be on.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Konate.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they've got rid. Now it's Sorloth.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Asensio! That was superb goalkeeping.
Asensio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
He's shooting! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort,
And
at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
In the bins provided. Thank
Well,
you
after
for
all
your
of that, Jim,
cooperation.
what are you thinking? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Tries to pass it through. He was under real pressure there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. Cucurella.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Dijk with the slide tackle there.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Pedri with the short one. Now it's Pedri. That is lovely. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in. Szoboszlai receives it in a what? Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Pedri.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, what has happened here? Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Pedri. Cucurella. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. Tchouaméni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thinks about the... Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Opts to play it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Can he get it through? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ndika gets good distance on it. And he was quick to react. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nuno Mendes. Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yildiz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, well played. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that was vital. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yildiz. And it's Cucurella. Matheus Cunha. Szoboszlai. Over to the other side. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run, and he was alert to it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Haaland. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's there to belt it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gently done. Looking tidy in possession here. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hakimi. Hakimi. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's an excellent interception. Konate gets it clear. Haaland, and he's got the beating of his man. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Cucurella. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes
22,
here, from both sides in fact.
Matthias Cunha. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
Cucurella,
Number 2,
Partey,
Szoboszlai.
and
Coming on the
Gravenberch.
field, number 27,
Konate,
Morgan
getting
Rogers.
too much time on the ball here, that is good
20,
pressing.
Sterling.
And
Number
Ndika.
4, Partey. Number 14,
Manchester United,
Cucurella.
moments now away
Number
from
3,
seeing this one out.
Hakimi. Substitution in progress.
Looking to play him in. Hakimi deals with that comfortably.
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vinicius Junior is onto this.
There will be
Mbappe.
1 minute added time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Vietnam are down to 10 men. And time is up. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award,
if you do
and
have
no
a chance
surprise
today,
there.
Please take some time out to give your support to
Your
our
final
Better
thoughts,
Stadium
Jim?
Fund.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Thinks about... Tries a shot! It's there! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space. Great chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Hakimi. That is good alertness. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it back. It's Van Dijk. And the counter is on. Matheus Cunha, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Szoboszlai.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's the chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Mendes. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cucurella just eases him off the ball. Matheus Cunha. Now, can they get him away? Gravenberch. And it's Mendes. Van Dijk. Almost half an hour in now. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. Now it's Mbappe! Defending of the desperate variety.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tchouaméni. He's in a great position here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's made its way to him. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Matheus Cunha. Driving on and making good progress. Bruno Fernandes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a searching pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So a
decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. The message is clear, none shall pass. Corner number 3 coming up. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Mbappe, he's onside. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ndika.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gravenberg. That'll do under the circumstances. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into a
chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, it doesn't really...
And the shot! Goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, played right into his path. Konate does really well there, he is strong.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé has been caught there, it's a foul. Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. And here's Sørloth. And the counter is on. Koundé. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pings it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Matches Kunz. A goal! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got through! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! good. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great
Shot, surely! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Sorloth receives it in a good position here. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's neat. That's good play. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ndika can get it clear. Cucurella. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Tchouaméni. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance.
Haaland!
Added time.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Gravenberch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a promising position. Bruno Fernandes. And Gravenberch. Nice looking ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cucurella puts them all in. That's a decent clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Please join me in wishing
Terrific
a happy
half,
wedding
4 goals
anniversary
split
for one of
evenly,
our fan club
beautifully
members.
set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution.
The second half then, just getting going. Tchouaméni. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a mighty effort! Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella has created one goal already. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Sorloth. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's intervened well there. Ndika. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Cleared without complication.
Number 21.
That's been won straight back.
Marco Asensio. Number
Manchester
7,
United do have
Vinicius
options
Junior.
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's gone loose. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a really well-measured ball. Great run on the overlap here. Now there's a fine ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Asensio. And it's Koundé. Koundé goes steaming forward. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hakimi. Cucurella with the slide tackle there. Sørloth. Played back. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14.
Tries to get it clear.
Kukurea. Number 23.
Gravenberg.
Jules Koundé. Coming on the field.
Played it back.
Number 17.
And that's a good, decent shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Nuno Mendes.
And he's there to
Number
belt
2.
it away.
Szoboszlai.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. And there goes the final. Looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
And a quick
nothing.
reminder today that parking in the area
Your
around
final
the stadium
thoughts, Jim?
is strictly
Manchester
forbidden.
United lost
Please
their
use
way
parking
after
provided by
falling
the club
behind
or any
early.
other paid
Their
parking facility
concentration
in the
was
area.
weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, and he shoots! An early chance there, first of the game.